Good morning, beloved. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast. Hello, 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 hello. It is wonderful connecting with you, wonderful saying hi, hello, how do you do? What is happening? What is going on with you? I send blessings, 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 and more blessings your way. Blessings, blessings, blessings and much, 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 many, many more blessings. All the blessings I can muster, and it's a lot. I send them to you, beloved. Receive them, receive your blessings, receive them. Good morning. So, for those of you who will be live, let's do the thing that we do together at 5:40 ish stuff in the morning. Let's do that. I love it. For those of you who will hashtag it and replay it, I can appreciate that. For those of you who will be on, and I don't know you on, I might not never know you on. Okay, I get that. You want to stay incognito. Good morning, cousin. All is well with me. Stay warm, right? We did get some snowflakes for the first time yesterday. I was excited. I love fresh snowfall. It's refreshing and renewing and all those things for me. My husband wasn't pleased with my excitement. um, and for those of you who will you be used by Papa at some point down the road to encourage this girl because you are encouraged by the conversations that we have on here. I'm grateful. Very, very, very grateful. All right, beloved. Sherry Naylor, good morning, dear. So good to see you. Good morning. Healthy relationships, one of our most important life investments. We've been talking about relationships all week long. Virginia from Virginia. Good morning, my sister. Good to see you. You say snow, it don't snow me, right? Right? Snowman. Yes, yes, yes. Um, Healthy relationships, one of our most important life investments. It's like if you're going to spend your time anywhere, if you're going to spend your money, your resources anywhere, if you're going to spend your energy anywhere, give your attention to your relationships. Give some significant attention to the relationships that you have. Now, I'm going to tell you, I haven't always been here, but I got here at a certain point in life. Hi, Myra. Good morning. So good to see you. Love you back. Love you back, sis. Um, I haven't always been here, but I'm gonna tell you, it's one of the greatest gifts that I've given myself. If I know that someone I love has beef with me for something they perceive that I've done, and if I know I haven't done it, okay. Good morning, Brian. Good morning, my sister. I love you back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning, Frank. So good to see you, sir. Oh, good to see you. Now, if I know that someone has beef with me and I love them, I value the relationship that we have. The absence of their relationship in my life would leave a void. Now, whether I did it something or didn't do it, it don't even matter to me. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to fix it because it's not worth it to me. It's not worth it to me. Sometimes fixing it is just acting normal. Continue to go around them. Continue to love on them. Continue to be because I might have gotten the info through something, and it ain't even, and so I don't even deal with it. I just act normal. Sometimes I go straight to the horse's mouth. I heard da 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 da. Can you tell me if this is the case? Right? Because I don't want there to be something between us. I don't want, or if there's something that I know I've done, I'll own it and I'll say, hey, this has been this way. That isn't my preference. It's just kind of the way it has become in more recent time. I'd like to close that gap between us. Right? I don't want there to be a thing between us because I value my relationships. And I'm going to tell you, one of the greatest gifts that I gave myself is to not allow my ego to dictate distance in my relationships. Right? It's one of the greatest gifts that I have given myself is to not allow my ego to dictate distance. Right? To not allow my ego to dictate distance. And this is the thing, our ego will dictate distance. Excuse me. Yeah, because our ego will be like, well, you ain't even did nothing. That was them. All you did was be who you are. They the one who got a problem with you. That they always messy. They this, they that, they're this, they're that. I don't care. That chatter is not important enough for me to not have a healthy relationship. Now, it's going to be healthy because one way or another, we're going to clear the air. Because typically what happens when I remain the same, I'm going to love them. I'm going to love them well. I'm not going to be passive aggressive or those things. Like that just doesn't serve us well, beloved. And like I'm gonna keep it moving. Hey, hey, good morning, Erica. Hey, honey bun. I'm like, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Really, I just show up as myself. And if it's an issue, I'm gonna go, can we have a conversation? This is what I heard. This is what I understood. This is what was told to me. Is this true? Let me know when we can work it out. Right? Let me know when we can work it out. I am just not willing. Look, y'all, life is precious. And we don't have hundreds and hundreds of years like the early biblical people did. We don't have hundreds of years. So in my years that I have, I want to love people. I want to be free to love. I want to be loved a lot. I want to be loved a lot. I want the love to flow back and forth. I don't want there to be any stoppages. None. Now, we'll have hiccups. I'm okay with hiccups. Can we talk about it? Can we work it out? Can we figure it out? When I'm in a relationship that I value, that does add to my life, and the absence of it will leave a void, I'm not going to let my ego dictate how I show up. Well, they the one always got, so what? Go sit down and shut up somewhere. You messy. That's my ego. You messy. No, you will not talk me out of this relationship that I value. Then I'm going to be miserable. Then it's going to be all awkward when we go places and this, that, and the other. And you be like, hey. Like, who wants that? Not me. No, I don't want that energy. I'm not going to have it. Are we good? And if I've been in a relationship and I've experienced hurt because of someone else's misstep, I'll let them know. I need recovery time. Like if we're going to still continue, there are a couple of things that I do. I assess if their actions were, how do I want to say this? Like, we do stuff in relationships. Some things happen, some things we just make mistakes and those kinds of things. And it wasn't anything intentional. It wasn't anything like purposeful to hurt me, or it just happened to hurt me. Right. And sometimes it's people's negligence, sometimes it's their ignorance, sometimes it's their laziness, sometimes it's those kinds of things. And sometimes when I have had those kind of experiences, I just need space and time before we can kind of get back on cadence, because I need to heal, right? I need space to heal. I need space to kind of reflect on what happened. What does it mean to me? What does it mean to me? What does it mean to our relationship? And what adjustments do I need to make going forward so that I can stay whole, so that I don't keep getting wounded? Because sometimes we keep going in people's unhealed area, like we keep tapping into it, we keep wanting them to be able to give us from that, and they can't because they're not healed yet. And we mad when we get bit. I'm like, you know what, I don't be playing with you with that part, because you still got to do some work over there. So I'm gonna stay right. I'm not expecting people to be anything except what people show me that they are. I honor what people show me. When people show us who they are, believe them the first time. When people show us who they are, believe them the first time. If it isn't your responsibility to help them to make that change, and their way that they show up is biting you, you might want to move back. You might want to move back. You might not want to keep putting yourself in that situation to be bitten over and over and over again. I don't have capacity to be bitten over and over and over again. I will move very quickly. Like, I'm going to give fair warning, like, hey, that don't work for me. Hey, I don't, okay, I'm going to move back. And so I'm not going to get bit. So I'm not wanting to bite you. I don't like wanting to bite people. But if you bite me one time too many, and that's times two, that's the second time, I want to bite you back. And I don't like being in that energy space. So when I find that people haven't built the muscle, learned the skill, the strategy to manage themselves, and they have a tendency to do those kinds of things that's hurtful, harmful, whatever, to others, I don't put myself in that space. I'm like, because they haven't earned the right to handle my heart, right? Or they lost the right. They either haven't they haven't earned, or they lost the right to handle my heart, and or to have my unprotected company. I'll work on that a little bit. Right? So, what am I inviting you to? Healthy relationships. This is one of our most important life investments. One of our most important life investments. What does a healthy relationship look like for you? What does it look like for you? Right? One where I'm invited to just be myself. Nobody expects me to show up differently than how Kathy shows up. Right? One where I'm giving grace if I have a misstep. Right? One where I am celebrated and championed. One where people are happy to see me coming. Right? One where I am free to flow in me being me. Right? healthy relationships. What do they, oh, where we can have a bump in the road. We can have a disagreement. We can not like each other for a minute and still get back to loving and still always love each other, though. That we cannot like each other for a minute. You know, I have been married since 1983, 93, 2003, 2013, 2023. So that is 41 years. We're going on 41 years. Let's put it at that. You know how many times I have not liked my husband? Especially in those, not the real early days. Let me say, I say the first 10 years, I was still in euphoria. I was in euphoria. Like we just was in love. About year 11, somebody should have warned me. Somebody should have warned me. We just had to put on life vest, and go for the ride. Because it was rough. It was rough, y'all. It was rough. I'm grateful, though. I'm grateful because here we are 41 years later and 46, 47 years together, something like that. And it's seamless. I'm extremely grateful to Papa for my honey. I am very grateful for him. And so it's our love that carried us, because there has been, I can count on more than I need more hands to count how many times I didn't like him. But I have never not loved him. Never. I've always loved him. Always. Yeah. So we can be in healthy relationships and not like each other. But that not liking cannot be extended for a very long time, because then it costs us too much. It begins to wear down the love, the glue, the thing that we must have to serve each other well. So I'm inviting you to take stock of your relationships. And I do have the link for the course. And I am going to, I don't know. I did last night when it was late, so I might have some errors. I need to get it proofread before I put the link out there. And we're not in a hurry, so I'll hold my horses and put the link here on Monday when I have had someone to have an opportunity to go behind me and make sure things are copacetic. All right, that my document with all your instructions and my links work. I tested them. They seem to work. But you know, when you proof your own stuff, you could easily miss stuff. So I stayed up working on that because I just felt like it. Probably should have been doing something else. I have more urgent things that I should have been doing, but I wanted to get that link available to you. Look, so we got some things coming up. For those of you who have never been to the Self-Love Queens adventure, so May the, what's the dates? So we're talking May 2025, Gull Lake, Michigan. It's the weekend after Mother's Day. So May the 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th. May the 15th through the 18th, the Self-Love Queens Adventure. You don't want to miss it. I'll be working on that link so that you can, we have an amazing time. It's a great experience for women who are ready to cultivate love for all their parts, to honor their souls cry courageously, to experience jubilance with sister interactions, to gain skills for celebrating her, you first, and then your other sisters, and to build muscles to sustain the transformation, because we are transformed during that weekend. I grow immensely every time. So we've got that coming up, beloved. We've got that coming up. So if you're interested in being a part of the Self-Love Queens adventure, stay tuned for the link. I'll try to have that link available on Monday as well. I'll try to have that available on Monday as well. But we have an amazing time, and it is full. And I think I'm gonna keep it small. I think I'm gonna keep this one small. I'm probably stay in the small house this year as well. So it'll be small and sustained and containable, whatever it is. All right, y'all. At the moment that Abba gave us our breath, me and you, we forfeited, we relinquished, we gave up the right to not be amazing. You and I just simply don't have the right to not be amazing, because you know what? We are amazing anyway. I love you. Stay tuned for the links on Monday, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.